Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the very first Retro Lore video, the very first RetroJay video, the very first Wario Land 3 video, and the very first game I ever played. This is Wario Land 3. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing this for you guys. So, anyway, welcome to the channel. That's always a good start, really. You know, this is the first video after all. And, yeah, let's talk more about the game. Yeah, Wario Land 3. When I was 5, actually, I should probably introduce myself first, should I? Sorry. Maybe we'll get the intro done first, before we get to that. So here's Wario. He sees a cave, he's a curious guy. There could be treasure inside, he goes in. Yeah, it's just Wario, right there. I fucking love Wario, he's such an amazing character. And what do you know? Some treasure. Just what he was looking for. Lovely. But oh wait. It's not just treasure. It's magic! Sorry if I sound a bit weird in the voice, I'm very excited about this. And a bit nervous too. You know, it's first impressions and all. Should be getting some dialogue anytime soon. Possibly? Maybe? Yes? No? Yes? Time for me to do my thing. Hidden... Oh, sorry, that's not words. Are you aware, Wario? I will be doing voices for this as much as I can. Although there's not actually much dialogue in this game, so don't worry. This world is in the music box you were peering into. I was the god that protected this world, but one day a wicked being sealed away my power and took control of this world. Wario, I want you to find the 5 music boxes needed to break the hidden seal and recover my powers. If you find them, I'll send you back to your own world. Of course, all the treasure you find is yours to keep. Will you help me? Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't have done if treasure hadn't been involved. Oh, sorry. So very excited. Oh. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk more about me, really. My name is RetroJay. I am the founder of Retro Lore. I think you could call it. There's not much else to say about it. I'm a huge video game fan. I've been playing video games since I was 5. Apart from that, there's not much else to say about me, really. Some more about this game and the history I have with it. When I was 5, oh shit. When I was 5, me and my family, we went on I say holiday. My dad had to be relocated. That sounds bad actually. My dad's work got relocated, and he had to spend 2 years in Malaysia. In fact, in the capital, Kuala Lumpur. And because it was 2 years and he would never get a chance to go back, he decided, you know, the company allowed was kind enough to pay to have us, I was going to say shipped, flown over there with him to live there for the 2-year duration that he was there for. So from between the ages of 5 and 7, I lived in Malaysia. I was a Malaysian citizen, well, actually, maybe not a Malaysian citizen, so to speak. But yeah, that's my story there. And this game came in because it was a 14-hour flight. And I'm sure anyone who's been in an aeroplane with a small child would know that a 14-hour flight with a small child is just fucking horrible. My sister was actually 1 at the time, I think. So that wasn't great too, but shh, I didn't say that. And throughout this entire introduction, I basically finished a level without explaining what this game is. Anyway, yes, so for that 14-hour flight, I was given a Game Boy. It was Game Boy Color. It was what was the word? Translucent purple Game Boy Color. You could see all the circuitry and stuff inside. It was fantastic. And I was given a stack of games, and this one was the first one I clicked into the back of the Game Boy. So this became my first video game, my first introduction to the world of video games. Now, a little explanation about what just happened. I'm sure you kind of worked it out, really. The aim of this game is to locate a key hidden within these levels here, and then you find the corresponding coloured chest. Inside that chest is an item that will be used in the overworld, to influence the overworld rather, to allow you to access other levels. For instance, we just got an axe from that chest, which allowed us to cut down that tree and move on. So we're going to move on to the peaceful village. Now, along his travels, Wario will encounter many enemies. However, what's unique about this platformer is that while it's also a puzzle platformer, most of the puzzles revolve around avoiding enemies, and which I did not just do. Now you'll notice that there's no life bar or anything, or lives, which is odd for a Game Boy game, I know. Which is basically how this game works. Wario is completely invincible. He will not be harmed by anything. He will only be mildly inconvenienced, so to speak. For an even better example, the zombies in this level. Yeah. Sounds a bit weird. Sorry about that. The zombies in this level will not actually kill you, but turn you into a zombie. Now you can... hang on, I'll give an example. As I do, there he is. You there, eat me. Eat me. Thank you. For example, when Wario is in zombie form, he moves really slowly, he falls through these sorts of platforms here, and he can barely jump. He can jump like 1 block high, which is not really that useful to us. However, we have found the key already. The grey key is usually always... I mean, these keys do go in order most of the time. Grey key always being the first one you find. Or silver key, if you want to call it. So yeah, Wario only gets inconvenienced by enemies, rather than, like, murdered. Which makes for, frankly, a very interesting level design, I find. Which is what makes this one of my favourite games. It's really well put together. It's really well thought through. The level is designed around enemies, like, hindering your progress. Or, it's also designed for enemies' attacks to be used to your own advantage. Now, another thing we learn about this game is that it doesn't have to be just one item that influences the overworld and keeps us going. It can also be 2. For example, there was one in the peaceful village, and now we go to the vast plain and should be able to find the other one. So what's this guy do? He makes us completely fucking blind. Wonderful. But we got rid of that guy. And there's this mole dude, who we'll see again later. I am kind of blazing through this a little bit quickly, I know. I just want to get these sort of easy levels out of the way so we can get some proper difficulty. I'm invisible now. I can't be seen by this gate, which would have seen me because it's got an eye and stuff, and it only closes to people that can't see. So yeah, the inconvenience here is the fact that I can't be seen, and that guy could have pushed me off into this pit down here. Like that. Ah, yeah. And not entirely sure what this coin's for. And if I ever go through one of these pipes, I will become visible. Not a good pipe. Hey, right, Mario. It's weird that I'm like a really big Mario fan. I played like tons of the Mario games, but Wario was the first guy I like, you know, properly played a game of. And he's like the anti-hero. It's also a sequel. Not even that, a threequel to a game. There you go, see, I can't get past that guy. I find that, thinking back at it, I found that I've been like that a lot of my life, really. I only really played sequels of games, not the originals. I might actually play some of those games on this. So yeah. So what's GFMC? That's a question I should probably answer. GFMC is games from my childhood. These are the games that I grew up with, fucking loved, and I thought I'd play for you guys because I want to share the love. You don't really hear much about Wario Land 3. You don't really hear much about any of the Wario games, in fact. And I find that a shame, really, because it's a fantastic game series, and I think it really deserves more love. Except Wario Land 4, which is a piece of shit. But this game I just fucking love. So that's what, 3 chests in one episode? Yeah. We'll just see what happens here. Here we go. And now the doors have opened. See, 2 items combined. And we move on. to the desert ruins. Awesome.